Hi guys. I apologize for the nuisance noise over here. That is Patch. He is our guinea pig, and he's almost a year old. Let me see if I can get him, and I'll show you. Hey, buddy. Meep, meep, meep. He likes to fight me. He's a bit of a stubborn one. Although I don't know why he's like that. But he's been like that since the day we got him. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come. I'm not. I think he's afraid I'm going to cut his nails again because I cut his nails. I'm going to just say right now, guinea pigs are high maintenance. I didn't think they would be. I thought, it's just like a rodent, like a hamster. You just put it in a cage with food and space and it'll be fine. No, there's a lot of hard work to guinea pigs. And now he's sassing me. That's why he's chattering. Hey, come here. Come here. Oh, your darn bottle. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Good boy. Good boy. There we go. Okay, so everybody say hi to Patch. This is Patch. He's almost a year old. We got him when he was 4 months old. So he's a fully matured male. See? I don't know what kind of breed of guinea pig he is because he's like calico colored kind of. Yes, he's a boy. So don't mind the nards there. But so yeah, this is Patch. And he's very stinky. But he's super sweet. Yes. Oh, don't bite. Don't bite. Don't you bite? Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yes, yes, yes. You should talk. You're so chatty. You're so talkative. Yeah. Anyways, he was not the point of the video. I just thought he'd be cute to bring on and show. First off, I'm going to put this out here for any men, teenage boys, whatever, who might follow my channel, because I don't know who follows my channel, if you're male, female, whatever. I know most of you followed me from my ASMR channel, so I don't know if some of you guys are male. I'm not sure. So I'm just going to put this out here to my male followers or to any male viewers. When your woman or lady friend or sister, mother, cousin, whatever, is complaining that they are having super, super painful periods, just listen to them. Hear them out. Don't tell them to suck it up and that it's all a part of life. Because let me tell you something. It's not. I mean, it is. But it's not a walk in the park like people like to make it out to be. I've got something in my eye. Ooh. Probably guinea pig hair. So yeah. It's not a walk in the park. I'm stressing this right now. It is not a walk in the park. Yeah, because I can't tell you how many times I was told as a teenager to just suck it up. That it was God's gift to me. That I was gifted this ability to bleed out of my vagina. To be able to produce more people. Like basically children. To have children. And I can tell you, yes. Periods are not fun as they are already. But then when there's complications added on top of that, it makes them even more uncomfortable and painful. So I'm going to tell you a bit of my story on what's going on with me, with my health right now. As I did say a few videos ago that I was going to make a video about this. So, okay. So I'm just going to get right into it and tell you what I've been dealing with for the last 4 months since I was diagnosed. So 4 months ago, roughly about 4 months ago now, I was diagnosed with a condition called, well, two conditions. I have two conditions. So the first one is called endometriosis, and the second one is called adenomyosis. And I'm still learning about these. I'm on a bunch of Facebook groups to like gather information on them. I'm seeing an OBGYN. I talked to my family doctor. So, I mean, like, I'm talking to a lot of people and seeing a lot of people about it, and it's really new for me. So, I mean, it's weird to talk about because not a lot of people are aware of it. So I'm gonna talk about it anyways. So yeah, 4 months ago I was diagnosed with endometriosis and adenomyosis, and that's basically when the uterus doesn't fully contract all of its lining, and it will stay there and grow onto other parts of the body. So it can grow into your kidneys, it can grow into your bowel, it can grow into your liver, it can grow into your intestines, it can grow wherever it wants to. So more or less right now I'm on the birth control shot called Depo-Provera to try and control the symptoms, trying to alleviate the pain, because let me tell you, the pain is awful. Like being stabbed in your uterus like a million times over. I'm not exaggerating. It's actually really painful. I don't know if there's any other women watching this video who have stumbled across this because of the title and they have endometriosis, but I'm going to tell you, it's not a walk in the park. So I started out on pills, birth control pills, because my OBGYN thought it would be the best route for me since I'm so young. Otherwise, he said the only option was to get a complete hysterectomy, but just leaving my tubes behind. And I told him, I said, I don't want to have to deal with that right now. I just started a new job. I don't want to have to like quit already, which I've been at my current job for just over 3 months now. My probation just passed this weekend. Yay. And I'm really enjoying it. So I don't want to leave anytime soon. But of course, if it comes down to it where I do have to get the surgery, then I will have to take 6 weeks leave absence from work, unpaid, and hopefully they'll let me come back. Now, my manager's pretty cool with all this going on with me, so he's more or less said they'll be able to work something out for me to hopefully come back. And he's like so nice, like so understanding with what I'm going through. And if I'm having a bad flare-up day, which I'll get into flare-ups in a minute what that is, but if I'm having a bad flare-up day, he's like all like, oh, you take it easy, you know, you count the cash registers, I'll do like the mopping and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, that's great, thanks. Or he'll just let me do drive-through and I can just sit down in the back and just relax, like try and gather myself, you know. Can only manage the pain so well because the pain does usually accompany nausea, and that can be the worst too, the nausea. I literally live off of Gravol and painkillers, basically. That's my daily routine. So one of the things I'm having right now, the reason I'm making this video right now is because today is one of the worst days I've had. Now, there are other videos on YouTube of women that are literally balled up in a ball, crying in pain and throwing up because the pain is so intense. I don't get that bad, but I mean, like, my nausea does come, it does get bad enough to the point that I feel, okay, this is part of it. My nausea does get really bad, and I'll have to take Gravol and whatnot and just try and relax myself. I'm going to probably take a bath, like, after this is done, just to relax and hopefully alleviate some of the pain in my stomach. But I'm going to show you guys one of the things I'm dealing with today because of the flare-up. I'm having a flare-up. Is this. I don't know of many women that have to deal with this, but I literally look pregnant. Like, I look like I'm like 4 or 5 months pregnant. This is the worst I've been. I mean, I've had other bad days, but this is the worst I've been. But yeah, it's all hard. Like, it's not soft at all. It's like all hard. You'd almost think there's a baby in there, but there is indeed no baby in my stomach. So, I mean, it's horrible. I hate having to, oh, my lip is still really bad. Chap lip. I hate having to deal with this. Like, I deal with it every day. But like I said, the only way to actually somewhat alleviate everything is to get a hysterectomy. And I'm 26, and yes, I already have my tubes tied, so I can't have any more children, but it's not something I really want to go through right now. So I'm trying to put it off as like much as I can. but you can only put it off for so long. So eventually I'm not going to have a choice and I will have to get the surgery done. So yeah. Now I'll explain flare-ups. So flare-ups can be different for everybody. My tripod's being weird. There we go. So flare-ups can be different for everybody. Some people might not get flare-ups. Depends on the severity of your endo. If you have like stage 4 is like the most painful. I don't know what stage I'm at because my OBGYN hasn't sent me for a laparoscopy and he doesn't plan to, which I don't know why, but he doesn't. So flare-ups can be nausea, gas, debilitating stomach pains, really bad cramps, which feel like you're like dying, like bleeding from the inside out. Some women experience bleeding all month long, all year long, nonstop, doesn't go away. Some women try different like hormone contraceptives to try and control it, and nothing helps. So I'm pretty new to this, only in recent years because my sister found out she had it a couple of years ago before she got pregnant with my nephew, which her and my brother are working on another baby, so hopefully everything will go well this time for them. So yeah, she also has endometriosis, so she filled me in on it a little bit. The most common flare-up I get is the nausea and the bloating, which I just showed you, but it never gets this bad. It's usually not this bad. But it can be painful. I get really, really bad like pains in my back, like up here and up here, that painkillers do not get rid of, so it doesn't go away. I haven't gotten sick yet from a flare-up. However, I have gotten diarrhea from bad pain. Certain things you eat can affect it. Apparently, there is something called the endo diet, which is a strict diet you can follow, which can help alleviate endometriosis. I gotta look into it more because obviously I don't have the best diet. I've been trying, but it's kind of hard with this. So basically how I found out. So I was becoming more and more concerned with my periods because my periods were not coming at the same time, or when they did come, they wouldn't last very long and they'd be super heavy, or there was months where I barely bled at all and they would last for like 7 days or whatever. But the one thing that was starting to bother me is that intercourse was starting to become very painful, and I had to avoid like sex altogether because it was just too painful for me. So I mentioned that and the fact that I would bleed either from sex or from just general playing with toys, whatever. I would bleed. Anytime I'd have an orgasm, I'd bleed. So I brought that to my doctor's attention, and he said that, yes, it definitely sounds like you have endometriosis. So I'm going to refer you to an OBGYN, which he did, and I'm seeing one now, and he's pretty cool. Still trying to figure out, like, gather everything on this and understand it better. I'm probably not making any sense in this video at all because I'm all over the place, because I am kind of all over the place right now, and my stomach is, like, really bugging me. I've taken gravel, and gravel's not actually helping, so that's how I know it's, like, actual pain this time. Laying down seems to help, so I'm probably just going to take a bath and then go to bed right after, because I got to take Allie to a birthday party tomorrow morning, which is going to be fun, because it's going to be a bunch of screaming little kids. It's okay. I'm going to be sitting the whole time. But yeah, I don't know if there's anyone on here who is experiencing it or who has gone through it and somehow got over it, because to my knowledge, to this day, there is still no cure or treatment for it. So I'm hoping that I don't know why she's laughing at me. She's laughing at me. I'm hoping that we can figure something out and I can get this sorted out. So anyways, I just wanted to make this video because I said I was going to, and I explained a little bit about it. But if you want to know further about it, like want to know more about it, just I got a piece of string on my thing. If you want to know more about it, then just Google endometriosis and adenomyosis. Anyways, comment below if you've experienced this or know somebody who has. I'd love to be able to interact with other people who are experiencing this. So, yeah. Anyways, that's the end of today's video. So, I'll see you all again soon. Bye.